That's why none of us can look down on the rest of us. Because we all need the righteousness of Jesus. None of us have righteousness that we can stand in the sight of God by ourselves. It's only the righteousness of Jesus that covers us. It makes me have peace with God. And this is what Paul is saying. I'm crucified with Christ. Nevertheless, I live. Yet not I, but Christ and his righteousness lives in me. So now the life that I live by the faith of God who loved me and gave his life for me. And every day that I live, as long as I'm covered by the righteousness of Jesus, every day that I live, this is what God sees. Are y'all with me? When you walk out of this state park tonight, when God looks at you, once you've accepted his grace, this is what God sees. Covered with his life, whiter than snow. Covered with his life, this shall I know. Look upon Jesus, sinless he. Father, impute his life unto me. My life was scarlet, my sin and woe. See, that's what I still look like. But I'm covered by his righteousness. Whiter than snow. Covered with his life. Fullness of his life. Then shall I know my life was scarlet, my sin and woe. Covered with his life. Whiter than snow. This, brothers and sisters, is the Christian life. This is how we live in grace. We can only live in grace covered by the righteousness of Jesus. And because he has given me his grace, every day I'm trying to clean up the inside by his power. And what did I love about that? We can't even do that on our own. It's his righteousness. Come on, say amen, somebody. It's Christ's righteousness that's cleaning me up on the inside. And he said, while my righteousness is cleaning you up on the inside, my righteousness is also working, cleaning you up on the inside. My righteousness got you covered on the outside. Come on, say amen, somebody. So when you all look at me, you don't see me. You see the righteousness of Jesus Christ living and shining and dwelling in me. That's where my peace lies. My peace doesn't lie in what I do and what I don't do. I'm like Paul. The good I would do, that I don't do. That I'm trying not to do, that I do. But he said, God says, I got you covered. I have you covered by my righteousness. That's the good news of the gospel, my brothers and sisters. It's the good news of the gospel of Jesus Christ. His righteousness covers us. His righteousness plants in my heart and my mind a will to want to do and a will to want to serve him and give him my best day after day. His righteousness causes me to surrender every day and to die to self. And Christ stands beside me. He says, I'm with you. You're not walking alone. And if you make a misstep, try it again. Paul says, I die daily. I'm crucified. And sometimes we say, listen,